Forget Bryan Johnson for a moment, because the more interesting story isn't any one person. It's what comes after, the ripple effects of treating a human life like a continuous scientific data stream. Imagine waking up and your phone tells you your biological age has shifted overnight. Your smart ring vibrated at 2 a.m. to flag an abnormal heart rhythm that an AI noticed before you even felt it. A routine, non-invasive blood patch under your skin has been quietly tracking inflammation and glucose for weeks, and an algorithm has already predicted a diabetes risk 2 years before a clinician would have flagged it. Science fiction? Or the next phase of medicine? Future 1. Continuous health monitoring. Tomorrow's medicine looks less like a visit to a clinic and more like an always-on health ecosystem. Wearables, smarter rings, patches, smart clothing, continuously collect heart rate variability, skin temperature, sleep stages, and more. AI health coaches sift that data in real time, nudging you before a problem becomes a crisis. Digital twins, virtual models of your body that run simulations of treatments and lifestyle changes. Let doctors test interventions in silico before trying them on you. The result? Earlier detection, fewer surprises, and increasingly preventive care. Future 2. Personalized medicine. Medicine will stop treating the average patient as if everyone fits the same mold. Therapies will be tailored to the combination of your genome, your microbiome, your metabolism, your sleep habits, and the unique biomarker patterns your body produces. Drugs and dosages will be optimized for how you metabolize compounds. Nutrition and exercise plans will be fine-tuned to your circadian rhythms and metabolic responses. Even diagnostic thresholds will be individualized. What's abnormal for the population might be normal for you, and vice versa. Future 3. Aging as a treatable process. Aging is rapidly shifting from an inevitable decline to a solvable biological problem. Researchers are targeting core mechanisms, clearing senescent cells that poison tissue function, senolytics, rewiring epigenetic marks that misconfigure gene programs, bolstering mitochondrial function, and repairing cellular damage. Early clinical work on cellular reprogramming, mitochondrial therapies, and targeted cellular repair aims to extend health span, the years you stay healthy and capable, rather than merely lengthening the total years lived. The language of aging is changing, from death to treatable trajectory. Future 4. The democratization of longevity. The most important lesson from high-profile biohackers like Bryan Johnson isn't the extreme regimen, it's the demonstration effect. Heart rate monitoring once required an electrocardiogram in a hospital, now it's passive in a ring that costs a few $100s. Technologies that are expensive and bespoke today, continuous biosensors, AI diagnostics, personalized drug titration, often become cheaper and ubiquitous as they scale. Market forces, software updates, and competition will push many longevity tools from elite labs into everyday clinics and consumer devices. The question is how quickly regulation, business models, and public policy ensure equitable access. Future 5. The ultimate question. Can we live to 120? Scientists debate biological ceilings, but the more relevant metric for most people may be quality, not quantity. Can we remain healthy, independent, mentally sharp, and physically capable far longer than we do now? Extending health span changes the calculus of careers, caregiving, retirement, and society. Whether the ceiling of lifespan rises dramatically or not, what matters to individuals and public systems is compressing illness and disability into as few years as possible. Final closing, Bryan Johnson may or may not be the person who ultimately slows aging. What matters more is that he and others who openly experiment turn individual life into public data. By putting themselves on display, swaying the protocols, the tests, the failures, the incremental gains, they create a knowledge base that researchers, clinicians, and ordinary people can learn from. Success or failure, those data points accelerate understanding and may help millions live healthier, more capable lives. Series title: The Bryan Johnson Longevity Experiment, Episode 1. Bryan Johnson is right about this. 5 longevity lessons everyone should copy. Practical takeaways and scalable behaviors. Episode 2. What Bryan Johnson gets wrong. The hidden problem with extreme biohacking. Risks, limits, and unintended consequences. Episode 3. The future of longevity. What Bryan Johnson reveals about medicine in 2040. A big picture vision of how healthcare transforms over the next 2 decades. Together, these episodes tell a single story. One person's experiment can spark broader change, and the real story will be written by what happens next.